Hey guys, Morgan here. I am back with another video and I'm so happy to have you. If you have not already, please consider joining the family and hitting that big red button and subscribing. Now, today's video is going to be a LaundroChat, and this is actually inspired by the lovely Isabella Ross. I'm going to leave information in the description box below this video, linking to her videos. She did 2 LaundroChats on her channel. I'm going to link to both of those. The second video I ever filmed for YouTube, I did a story time while I was folding my laundry, and you could not hear one word I was saying. So when I saw Isabella's version where she did a voiceover, I was like, that is genius, and I need to do one of those myself. So that is what we're going to be doing today. Now, it doesn't seem to matter what day of the week it is, there is always laundry in my house to do. So if you have some laundry, grab that basket and let's get this done together. But if you have another chore, do that too. Just pop this video on in the background and we can chat as we tackle our to-dos. Now, for me personally, I like to sort my laundry into like piles. It just makes it a little bit easier when I'm putting things away. So I'll make a pile of things I need to hang up, make a pile of things that are going to go into the bathrooms, stuff that's going into my son's little area, maybe it's sheets or towels or whatever I have mixed up. I like to sort those things into different piles before I go ahead and fold or put anything away. So that's kind of what you see me doing here. For me personally, it doesn't matter if it's a vlog, a story time video, whatever the topic is, my favorite YouTube videos to watch are definitely chatty ones. I like putting something up on the background, whether I'm cleaning, just hanging out, reading something, doing some work at home. It doesn't really matter. I just really like having that background noise, and it's kind of like you're hanging out with your best friends and you're kind of just listening to some stories, or maybe listening to your girlfriend vent about the boy that she's dating, whatever it may be. But one of the reasons I wanted to make this video specifically right now, and why I have so much laundry backed up, is because of our current pandemic with COVID-19. Now, I'm really curious if you guys are experiencing the same thing in your household, but it feels like every day is changing so drastically, and it's really hard to get into a routine or stay within a routine because every day is something different. I have a day in the life video that, if it's not up already, it should be coming to you very soon. I have tried to film that video so many times at this point, and the day will just run away from me and I get hung up chasing fires, or I just couldn't pick up the camera and show you what I was doing, and then the next day I try to pick up where I left off, and it's so difficult because the next day is so different. I started to film my day in the life video, and the day I was filming it, I actually ended up losing daycare coverage for my son. So as you can imagine, that day was completely changed again. I'm going to talk a lot more about that in the day in life video that I'm publishing or have published already. So I'm not going to kind of fill this video with that information, but I did kind of want to touch on why I haven't talked about the quarantine or kind of the state of the world right now. And that's just because I want my YouTube channel to be an escape. And typically I want it to be a lighthearted, positive escape. So that is why I specifically chose to kind of continue putting out normal life content and kind of act like nothing was really going on. And I don't want people to feel like that is insensitive, or I'm not really taking time to acknowledge everything that's going on in the world right now. That's not at all why I chose to kind of continue putting out content that isn't geared towards what's going on in the world. I just feel like there's a lot of content on YouTube, on the news, kind of everywhere that we're turning that's talking about these same things, and I need a break from it sometimes, and maybe you do too. So that's why I'm putting out content that is not showcasing COVID-19 or quarantine or pandemic or anything of that nature. I definitely want to put out content that you could watch any day of the week, and it is light and not too heavy, right? Now, having said that, I'm really curious to hear how your days are going right now. I am so ready for spring. One day it is nice and gorgeous and in the 60s here. And for us, I'm in the upper Midwest, the 60s, that is a very nice day. Shorts and t-shirts for some. I'm still in pants, but it is a very nice day, especially if the sun is shining and maybe you have a nice little breeze. But then the next day, it is snowing. And I just posted a video doing outdoor activities with little ones. And the day that I filmed that video, it was beautiful. But in that video, I talked about how 2 days before it was snowing, the very next day when I woke up, it was snow-covered everything outside. And I am so ready for the snow to be officially done and for us to have some nice 80-degree days. Do you guys have any family routines or traditions that you guys like to do in spring or summer? I have been very bad this year with spring cleaning and kind of resetting my home. I've just been running around with my head kind of cut off at this point, going crazy outside of the home. That has been really difficult to get any extra projects done at home. But I definitely need to get back on top of doing my spring cleaning and setting myself up right. I was considering making a garden for the first time because I am so excited to one day be eating my own vegetables. Now, I am not someone with a green thumb, and in fact, I would say I'm the exact opposite of someone with a green thumb, but that's definitely something I want to explore and really bring into my life that I don't have today. What is something that you are trying to explore and really expand on in your life that you just haven't tackled yet? I'm so curious to hear what you guys have to say on that topic. And I'm hoping that we can really build a community in the comment section and really support each other's visions and goals for our lives. Now, I haven't been in school for quite some time at this point, but one of the most pivotal moments for me personally, when I was in college, I was talking with a classmate, and she was an older lady who had gone back to school, and the sweetest kind of soul, one of the best people I've ever met in my life, to be honest. And we were studying for an exam, and we were kind of talking about how some of our other classmates, they're really competitive and they wouldn't share information with you as when you were studying in a group, right? Or on a project. They wanted to make sure that they always had 2% better on their overall grade or whatever it may be. And she said to me that is not how she looks at the situation at all, because me getting an A, her getting an A, this person getting an A, and that person getting an A are completely independent. Me having an A, Bob having an A, Jimmy having an A would not make her grade worth any more or any less. Now, of course, you can argue that you have weighted grades. We did not. And I would say a lot of things in life, your success is not going to be impacted by someone else also having success. So instead of trying to hold others back or compare yourself to someone else, why not focus on growing together and helping other people really get to where they're trying to go as well? One of the things that I like to focus so much energy on as a manager is really trying to develop my employees, and not just to develop them further with my company or whatever position they currently hold. It's really kind of looking long term and setting themselves up for success in whatever they want to do. And that is what I want to do on YouTube. If you guys have any genuine ways that I can support other YouTubers, or maybe ideas of how you are supporting other channels, please leave those in the comments below, because I would love to explore those different avenues to really help support other people. And let's take it a step further, not even YouTube. Let's talk about small businesses in our area. Let's talk about expanding our recycling or our environmentally clean practices, right? I have been notorious for leaving my faucet running while I'm doing the dishes. That is something I am trying so hard to correct. And just in general, I want to be a little bit more environmentally friendly, and I'm going to use my channel to do that. So that is one goal I have for myself. What are some goals that you have for yourself? Let's start a conversation down below in those comments. But until next time, I'm going to talk to you later. Bye-bye.